Okay, so my name's Natalie Fine. I'm going to be going over my management plan. I'm going to be talking fast, so keep up. So for physical environment, I favor the U-shape environment. I think it is easier to move around. Rows get really messy, and everybody is also facing forward, so there's a focal point. Everybody's constantly facing the front of the classroom, and also it encourages closer interaction between classmates, which can generally create better classroom community. As for rows, they're not so much like that. For teacher desks, I've always thought of having multiple main desks. The main one would actually be probably in the corner over here where I would keep my computer, all of my stuff, personal stuff, and then also having an instruction desk. This would be located at the front of the classroom, and then also having several resource desks and shelves. This is where I would store supplies, paper, handouts, anything students need that they can easily access. As for walls, I think it's important to always showcase students' current work and past students' work, as well as posting inspirational quotes and images from a variety of cultures, as well as the creation of a student chalkboard wall. I saw this in a classroom I observed where the teacher would write very common questions like, what are you going to be for Halloween, or what are you doing over break? And students during their downtime have the opportunity to go up there, answer the question, draw images, whatever they would like, as well as posting on the walls content-related posters for history and social science, since that is the content I teach. As for opening and closing routines, I am a big person. I hate the use of cell phones during class. It's very distracting for me as a teacher. So I would like to somehow create a charging station for students. So as they enter class, they go and plug their phone in and then sit at their assigned seat. Always must be on time, and once the bell rings, their attention must be on the teacher. As for instructional activity start of class, I like starting with an engaging warm-up. This could be like a video or a quick activity. As for the end of class, I always have students working on something until the last 5 minutes of class, and then we can start doing exit ticket activities. This would be reviewing homework, things that are coming up that are due, what is expected for next class. Remind students to talk to me personally if they have more in-depth questions, as well as remind students they must plug in laptops, fix desks, pick up any trash, return other material before they can leave. As for rules and behavior expectations, I think it's important to present and go over all rules and expectations in the syllabus, and also provide the syllabus on the teacher's classroom homepage so that way parents can access this as well. And also I think it's important that students sign their syllabus, because that way it holds them accountable in their understanding, and also get their parents to sign it, because that means their parents did read it. As well as students will also have the opportunity to adapt the rules and expectations towards their specific class community if it is unanimous, but that would be more so a conversation between students. As for classroom community, learning names, I think it's important as a teacher to have name table tents for the first couple weeks of class, so that way you can identify names with faces. I also like the idea of the beach ball introduction, where you pass the beach ball around that has questions written on it, and each student who receives the ball gets to answer a couple of the questions on the ball and then pass it on. Also, classroom scavenger hunt helps you better know each other, so you write clues and you have to figure out who's who on the classroom scavenger hunt. Also, contribution to classroom community, assign students with specific roles in the classroom. So by giving someone a specific role in the classroom, it creates more of a community. So this could be the textbook retriever, textbook putter backer, etc. My number one rule is treat one another with respect, the golden rule. Do what other do to you as do. Oh my gosh, golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. There we go. So yeah, no yelling, no hitting, rude snide comments, don't talk while others are talking, and once again, no phones. So for consequences, I like the 3 chance rule. So my number 1 would be a verbal documented warning. Number 2, takeaway, move student, etc., depending on what the behavior is. And then 3 would be the most severe, so it would be a referral, a call home, sent to the counselor, sent to principal, just honestly depending on the severity of the behavior. I do not believe in sending students out of the classroom because I think it takes away from their education. As for positive consequences, extra credit, early release, choice to sit where they'd like, and usage of phones. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.